Good afternoon. It's probably about 2 p.m.-ish here in Youngstown, Ohio. It's a kind of gloomy day. We finally got some rain starting yesterday. So I got some yard work done the other day out here and mainly mulching and killing some leaves. And I got rid of a lot of the down branches I had that my neighbor was kind enough when I was hospitalized to put them in a pile by the corner of the fence, and I've been hauling them off to the shop, throwing them in the dumpster. Some I put in my trash receptacle. I got one of those big ones that, they lift with the forks and dump, but there's only so much room in there. If I fill it with yard waste, then I got to take my trash out to the dumpster, or I fill it with trash and take the yard waste out to the dumpster. Either way, I've been disposing of it. So I'm down to just some big logs. I got to either use an old-fashioned saw or borrow a chainsaw temporarily. My neighbor has one. He could do it. Just chop them into smaller bits that'll fit in the back of the truck and fit in the dumpster. So I did that the other day. And then today I kind of sort of slept in. I ran some errands, and one of them was one of my favorite places in the world was Boardman Hobby Shop, and I picked up some Tamiya paints. I picked up Dark Earth, and I picked up some tan. Flat tan. They're military colors, are good for interiors. And interiors of what, you say? Well, even though this isn't prototypically accurate to Ohio, I don't believe they use Ford sedans. I got the 70 Galaxy. I had the cop car version. I have the taxi cab version. I'm like, I may as well do something with this. And so I got these decals online. These are from the Lindbergh kit. I got them. I got the ones in the back there. I don't know how well that's going to show. Got that and the little number on the front hood. And that's about it. I got to rub it out. And I cut the hood in, but I forgot to cut the body in. So I'll take a brush and just paint that gray area black. No big deal, as most of the time it's going to be sitting on the shelf like, this. It's just Tamiya black with 1K clear. It needs rubbed out a little bit more. It came out okay, but it could be glossier. You're not really getting much of it. There's some reflection. It's not super deep. And I looked at some old Ohio Patrol cars in the 70s, and they just had the big gumball on the top. And they didn't have Fords. They had the Mopar. They had the big Fury. And also, 70, by what I read, was a transition year. They were going to white cars, because up until then, their cars were black. In fact, they had a lot of two-door cars. All Highway Patrol cars were two-door post cars. And some of them were black. I saw a 57 Chevy. It was black. It had like a green stripe down here. Then it still had this logo. But by 70, they were converting to white cars. So in 70, a car could be black. It could be white. Also, they were transitioning to four doors, which really surprised me because a lot of police forces, not just Ohio, a lot of local cops, sheriff offices all over the country had two-door police cars, which really had to be held to get a suspect in the back seat. Especially as big and fat as some people are today, how the hell are they going to get a 350-pound guy over the folded-down seat into the back? So I guess that's why they went to four doors. But anyhow, I'm working on that. I want to do the interior in a beige tan type color. Make it look utilitarian as possible. But yeah, I got this painted up. I got some Ohio plates. Now these aren't decals. You got to cut these out and glue them. Got them off eBay. They're all Ohio's. Now none of them are city or state, county, utilitarian. They all look like residential or pedestrian type police tags, but they worked anyhow. And so I use a 70 tag on the front and rear bumpers. And this bumper has a little flaw. I don't know if you can see it. This wasn't where the sprue was mounted. There's a little, let me see if I can get up here. Yeah, see that little chunk? Yeah, it's just missing. There's a couple other parts that are missing chunks too. Like really weird. So I'm going to have to maybe just take a dab of glue and put it in there and paint it with the mold tool pen. So yeah, I got that. I got to paint the seats and the interior tub up. Also today, I got my order from, it's cold, it's freezing, it's the Iceman. The Iceman. Ordered a couple things from the Iceman. What did I order from the Iceman, you may ask? I ordered a 32 Ford drop axle. Now, this is the mild drop. He has a radical drop and a mild. I just got the mild for now. This supposedly fits right on the chassis of the kit. And they have their own chassis. A whole chassis and a dropped rear and dropped front end you can get. But I didn't want to spend that much money right now. So I just got the mild drop axle because I got a few of those kits. Then I got this headache rack. This is for the AMT 1500 Silverado or the 3500 Silverado. In fact, on the front edge that faces the cab, it says Chevy 1500 3500, which I could sand that off, but you wouldn't see much of it anyhow because honestly it would be up against the cab. But I got a headache rack for that, and I got, let's jump ahead here. This is my USAC build, which more than likely is not getting built as a actual Yenko. Part of the reason I'm using this body is because it doesn't have that imperfection that the newer ones have. I really hope Revell fixes that in all these future releases. I mean, the most recent release has it, and some of the other releases have it. I don't want to have to fix that. I mean, if I have to, I have to, but come on, Revell. Fix the mold. You're really releasing new versions of it, and you haven't fixed it. Because as some of you know, it's missing the body's molding right here. There's a chunk out of it. But what I did get from Iceman was this hood. I think that's going to look pretty cool. So that might mean I might have to, it's definitely not going to have the Krager type wheels. It's going to have something a little bit more modern, a little more pro touring. I might put some kind of wing back here instead of the regular spoiler. Then again, I may just change my mind and built this as a Yenko and save this hood for another one. I'm Joe. I changed my mind. You know, look, squirrel. And I'm like, I come that way. But, you know, if I do use this hood, then I got to do something different with the engine. Either use a whole 3D printed engine, like a LS type engine, or at least do something with the engine, kit's engine. You know, maybe give it a, I think I have some Elderbrock fuel injected manifolds. So, you know, one of those, what do they call them? Not the Spider, the Viper sets, whatever they call them. But, yeah, I may, you know, modernize the engine a tad and modernize the wheels and tires a little bit. Then again, I may go pure Yenko. I may go pro stock. I still haven't really decided yet. So we shall see. I'll let you know as soon as I know. But, you know, with my feeble old man brain, yeah, it's been a week from hell here, kind of. My mom last Tuesday, I sat down around noon and I was going to get lunch, and then I tended to get some yard work done because there was things I have to do, or I was going to do it working here. Either one. I had a plan for the day. Then I get a text and I look down to my brother-in-law, and I knew what it meant. My mom was in the hospital again. Yeah, she got rushed to emergency from her assisted living home. So as much as I love my mom, that means I'm going to be sitting on my butt in a hospital emergency room for at least 8 or 9 hours. So I jumped in the truck. I took a leak, left, and went over to the hospital. I had to park this time. Last time it wasn't that bad. It was like 4 in the afternoon when I got there. This, I got there shortly after noon. And I had to park almost a quarter mile away. At least it seemed like it. I parked all the way out. I got in there. The emergency room was so full. They have all these little rooms, these little triage rooms, they call them. They were all full. My mom had one, luckily. But there were people on gurneys around the nursing station. That's how busy they were. What, everybody had some kind of medical issue in one day? Really surprised me. Plus, they were understaffed. The one nurse goes, yeah, we have a quarter as many people as we need today. Like, that's nice, because my mom was stressing me out. I know she doesn't mean to, but she was stressing me out. Because she wants to get up and go, get up and go, get up and go. Mom, you've got to lay down. You have tubes in you. You have a catheter in. You have monitors on you. You have to lay still. No, I don't. No, I don't. I'm getting the fuck out of here now. Mom, you're not. Sit down. Lay down. Relax. I can't relax. I have things to do. Mom, you have nothing to do. You have 0 places to go, 0 responsibilities. Lay down. So anyhow, she's stressing me out. I told the one nurse, I said, I'm about to go to the roof and throw myself off. She goes, wait, I'll go with you. I said, that good? She goes, yeah, we're down on staff. We got more people in here today. I said, I seen that because I cut through the ER waiting room where I waited when I got there back in June. Every seat was filled. They had to bring in folding chairs for people to sit in. I'm like, wow. I'm like, this many people hit the ER one day. So yeah, ever since then, for like so Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I was at the hospital at least 6 hours, sometimes 8 or 9 hours a day. So when I got home, I'd come in here and I'm so bleary-eyed and unfocused, I can't work because I know I'll mess up. So over the weekend, I went to the model show. You probably see my video on that. And Sunday, I visited my mom in the morning for a couple hours. And today, well, Monday, yeah, today's Tuesday. Monday, took care of a few things. That tired the hell out of me for the day. I was in bed like 8:30 last night and slept till like 7 this morning. And today, I just ran some errands. I may go see my mom later. She may be getting released. Now, we don't know to where or exactly when. They said something about she may get released to this mental health rehabilitation place because she's having problems up here. And they're going to try to see what meds will cure it the best, but give her the least side effects. So it's like really messed up. Now, I was talking to Naz the other day when we were chatting online, and his mom's a little, she's a little bit of a chore too. She's 10 years younger than my mom. My mom's 83, and they're both kind of experienced the same thing. My mom's vision has never been good. I inherited her eyes, but nowhere near as bad. She's legally blind. So her vision is pretty much pooped out. I mean, she can't see what's in front of her. Her hearing is like probably 90% gone. I go hoarse and strain myself talking to her because I can't carry on a conversation like I'm having with you guys. I have to yell! And I don't mean to yell at her, but I have to raise my voice and talk slowly so she understands. And mentally she's going. So it's like, oh God, all this at once? I mean, please, come on. Mental, physical, visual, hearing. She has a mass in her head up here they found. Luckily, they're saying it's probably not severe enough and large enough to do anything for it. Because basically going any kind of invasive surgery at her age, it probably ain't going to be good. Plus, what's it going to buy her? Another week? 2 weeks? It's kind of like pointless at this time. So we don't know. Or they're just going to release her back to assisted living, which she'll probably be back in the hospital in a few days because she'll probably do something like get up and go and fall again. It's like, oh God, I love my mom, but please, why? Why can't she just, be a little bit more alert and there? But anyhow, let's forget that for a while. But so anyhow, I went to the hobby shop today and got myself another one of these. Whether I'll build it actually ever or it'll be another slot car body, I got a couple more on the table I got to get to here because those are money. But yeah, that's it. Let me see what else we got going here. Did I buy anything else or do anything else? No, I ordered more from Iceman because I got a little extra cash. So I ordered for the Revell pickups. It's a GMC conversion, a grill, tailgate that says GMC, the different bumper and grill, and the hood. You know how the Revell pickups, the C10s and stuff, have that 4-piece hood. The top, the 2 sides, and the front. This has the modified front that says GMC on it. I ordered that. I don't remember what else I even ordered now. I ordered a few things. I ordered a gasser front axle set. I ordered a few things, and damn if I can remember without pulling up on the phone, which is currently making the video, so I can't do that. But that's about it. Yeah, I'm just working on a few things here, and like I said, I may head up. I'll see if my brother-in-law lets me know what's going on. Is mom being released or not? Because I may just go up to the hospital and visit her in that case. But if she's going back to her apartment, I may go back there for a while. We don't know what's happening. And here comes Deuce because he hears me talking. Hi, Deuce. You're such a pain. But yeah, that's about it. And I don't think there's anything else, is there? Not really. I'm looking around here. I thought I had more shit going, but maybe not. I do have a lot of stuff going. I started cleaning this table here and try to get rearranged to get some of this stuff done. But that's my life in a nutshell. Oh, and here he comes. He's here. Deuce, you gonna say hi to the people? Hold on. There he is. Deuce, say hi to the people. All right. Oh, God, he weighs a ton. You weigh too much, buddy. But, yeah, that's about it. I'll do an update when that other stuff comes in, which should be by the weekend. And, this weekend, our company is having a Jeep and truck jamboree, which, even though I'm only kind of a part-time employee, kind of laid off, but I'll probably go out and visit at least. They're having food trucks. They're having some kind of charity thing going on. There's going to be the ramp, that 4x4s show off how much their vehicle could flex. There's going to be a few things going on. I don't know if my boss wants me to be part of that or not, but I'll at least go out and visit it at the very least and check it out. And he's big. There's going to be a food truck there I want to try anyhow, so it might be a good idea for lunch. But it's supposed to be nice weather this week, and here it's raining now. It's not raining at the exact moment, but it's going to rain some more today and next couple of days, on and off type of rain. We haven't had rain for like 20 some days, so we kind of needed it. When I did run the mower the other day, I made a dust cloud that looked like Pigpen from the Peanuts. Okay, well, hey, I've chewed your ears long enough. I don't think I've missed anything, so I'll catch up with you real soon. And thanks for watching. Like, comment, resubscribe, share. Because a lot of people don't know about the new channel. I eventually got to have new shop cards made out. Yuck, yuck, yuck. I got to find a... Hey, shop cards, let me know in the comments if any of you know who to use, who has the easiest to lay out, good price. I tried Vista Print. Don't know if I'm feeling them or if I'm just not doing it right. I want something, with some pictures of mine on there and the YouTube logo. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Down in the corner or something like that. Because my last shop cards didn't have a YouTube logo. I made them out and I couldn't find a way to put it. So I'd like to have the logo and maybe a couple pictures of my cars. And I'm working on making a new logo too for Joe's Rush Shop. The one I have on my phone, for some reason, is cropped off. I'm going to see if I can go find it on my Facebook, Joe's Rush Shop, and see if I can find the full size and re-download it. Then I'll just continue to use that. But for some reason, the one I have on my phone now, I have like 2 of them saved and they're cropped. It's like, what the hell? Besides, Joe's new Rush Shop now, so I got to make a new logo. I tried having one of the AI things make it, and it kept failing miserably, so I got to try again. So, hey, this time I am gone, so talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you later. From me and Deuce, bye-bye.